Well, it's August 23rd. Figured I probably shouldn't rake with my truck, so I got the case 1594 back out here. The rake was on the opposite side of the county, and I went and got the tractor and unhooked the mower and brought this out. And this stuff I cut Wednesday night. This stuff was cut Tuesday night, and that stuff on the other side of the road was cut Sunday night. So the plan is the stuff that was cut Sunday and probably the stuff that was cut Tuesday, I'm going to combine. And the stuff that I did Wednesday is still a little green, you can tell, just the two strips right here. And then the big field, I'll probably just flip those and we'll pull them together tomorrow in front of the baler. Rain on Sunday, so just got to do the best we can. Well, we're getting our ditches pulled together here. And it's going real nicely. This is the big field that I cut the other day, and I shut one of the wings off. This is rakes. I got a really nice feature that you can just shut a valve off and it leaves one wing up. We're just flipping it over. So that's going real nicely. Buzzing along a little quicker because then I can just throw it, get some air underneath of it. Not much sunshine today, but it's coming out every now and then. Just all that drying we can get just a little bit better. Hopefully a little bit better quality bale tomorrow. Because rain Sunday, tomorrow's Saturday. I'm pretty sure we got the baler lined up for tomorrow. Getting the full rounds done. Then I'll have a couple triangles to finish off. We'll have this field all flipped. And we'll combine them tomorrow around lunchtime. Baler should be coming through in the afternoon with any luck. Having some issues with his baler, so I think we're going to hire a custom guy. Unless we can figure out the issue tonight, but we'll see. More than likely with the race, with the rain, we'll probably just hire the baling done. This mesh guard makes for a so-so video, but it's nice with the cutter. The blades or the rocks, you don't get hit. So it's kind of nice in that sense. I'll be the first to say I don't really know what I'm doing. I've raked a couple years now. This was my first time cutting, but for a corn and soybean farmer on the side, I don't think I'm doing that bad of a job. Coming out pretty nicely. We'll get it cleaned up better tomorrow. Pull those corners together nicely for the baler, but I think it's going well today. I'm on a time crunch because I do work tonight. Just a beautiful view up here. And those of you that are going to tell me my corners look messy, they're not that bad. It looks a lot worse when you go through the corner, but I'm cleaning the field up pretty nicely, I think. Here's where we got to pick up. There we go. A little hard to do one-handed, but we're back and at it. Just about got this field. We're all done here. For those of you that worried, you know, it's a wheel rake, so when you do the corners, the wheels aren't spinning, so it just carries the hay. And once you get going straight, it kicks it out. So it's really no big deal. But the field is done. All flipped over, sun's back out, drying it, so that's good. And I'm gonna run up here and finish off the ditches now. I just figured I'd get back here and do this while the sun's out. This needs the most drying. The ditches they need drying, but they've been cut longer, so that's what I did. So I want to go back to using the full rake, so simple as that. So it's kind of hard, we're seeing it at an angle here, but there's a couple short windrows that went this way, and I just kept them all the same way, just this little, we're in the corner, and just easier for the custom baler. I'll do the inside of my field first, minus the one outside round I did, but then I'll do my 2 other rounds, and I'll clean it up. So otherwise you end up with those whale tails, or whatever you want to call them, where when you pick up the rake, you're not, the outer edges of it, they're not a windrow. So I'll come back, I'll clean it up, and it'll look really nice here. This will be a pretty good example of a whale tail right here. You can see how it gets wider, and then there's the windrow. That won't go through the baler in one pass, so that's why I hit these at the end, because then I'll clean them all right off. Well, the fields are all raked. Well, the ditches, I should say. I'm still calling this a ditch, even though it opens up quite a bit here at a T intersection. There's another little chunk just like it on the other side of the stop, or the other side of the road. But the ditches are all pulled together. Excuse me. And then the big field is just flipped, and we'll pull it together into windrows like this to make the baling go faster tomorrow around lunchtime. And the big field, as you probably can't see, it's just over the beans right here. But there's quite a bit out here, but go figure since it's our first cutting this year. But yeah, looks good. I gotta run home and get cleaned up and get going to work here in a little bit, but quick raking footage. Obviously this is the big field here that we cut the other day. Some pretty good sized windrows down there, but they did shrink up, you know, like you would expect up here. But these are still just single. I think it's probably about a 10-foot mower, and we'll have to pull these together into 2 tomorrow. And then I just parked the tractor right now, letting it cool down. I just folded it out and let it sit like this, kind of hiding it from the road. But what is that thing? A New Holland Pro Kart 1022. It's a 10-wheel, but because of the width of the mower, you can see the wheel over there on the outside is held up, because otherwise it'd be pulling in from the 3rd windrow. And for drying purposes and everything else, it's just best for us to pull together 2. So that's how we do it, or that's how he does it, so that's how I'm doing it, because it's not my equipment. So the thing's pretty sweet. Pretty nice rake.